Hello, everyone. Happy Talk It Up Tuesday. This is Michael Demond here, coming to you from the Be Well community, here to bring you Talk It Up Tuesday. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's episode. Tonight, we're going to talk about ways that you can engage with the Be Well community and how you can be one of the 400 women that we will work with and partner with to help you move your business forward and take things in your life to a next level. Tonight, I'm going to be here in the studio. I have one of our publishing partners here in the studio with me. I'm going to bring up Wendy Campbell. We got the Campbells. See, I'm Michael Demond, but I'm Michael Demond Campbell. So the Campbells are going to run the show tonight. Let me bring you up here, Wendy. How you doing, Wendy? Oh, you're muted. You're muted.
But I know we're related somewhere down the line. We haven't figured that out yet.
I know. I bet we have to do some little digging and figure out where that connection comes from. I'm sure it got to be there somewhere. It's always interesting to find.
Definitely. We'll have to do that. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks for joining the studio. So today we're going to be talking about our Be Well Platinum membership program. We have two levels of membership. We have publishing partners and we have platinum members. And Wendy is our publishing partner, one of our publishing partners from the state of Arizona. So the reason why we wanted to talk about this is because right now we're about to go into enrolling our second cohort of entrepreneurs into our program. And we'll talk a little bit about what that means, what that looks like. And I'm going to give you some background information about why you need to consider becoming a Be Well Be Well Platinum member. I'm going to get all these terms right. Become a Be Well Platinum member. So there's a couple things that I'm going to say that I want you to just ask yourself and see if any of this relates to you. First, let's make sure that you can hear me. You can see me if you're out there listening. Go ahead and hit that share button. Let people know that you are here. Let us know that we got an audience out there tuning in. And if you're watching the replay, go ahead and let us know where you're tuning in from. And I want you to take these questions into consideration. Do you ever go online to your social media when you're looking to promote your business and wonder what to say or what to talk about? Are you someone who is feeling like you're talking to the same people over and over again? Maybe you're talking to your families and your friends about your business and you're not necessarily getting the reaction that you hope for, and you're looking for a different response. Does that resonate with you? Let me know if you're somebody who has spent years developing an expertise, crafting your knowledge, and getting to that point where there's things in your life that you know how to do without blinking an eye. There's just certain things that people know you for. This, like, yeah, that's the person I'm going to go to for that. Is there anything like that you have learned that you know how to do, that you've ever thought like this probably is something that other people want to learn and might be willing to pay for? All these things that I'm talking about, including things like starting a podcast, people trying to figure out, how do I start a YouTube channel? How can I brand my business and build my brand so that people can find me and want to do business with me? All these things are things that we're going to coach you through when you become part of the Be Well Platinum membership. And we have the tech support, the coaching sessions, the modules, everything that you need to take you through that. So I'm going to talk a little bit about, why we created this program in the first place. And I want to ask Wendy, when you found out about the program, what piqued your interest? Where were you compared to why you're like, yeah, this is something that I need to do? One thing that we constantly kept hearing in the Be Well community, and after doing some research, finding that other women across the country were expressing some of the same things, is that when you are a solo entrepreneur, someone who's running your business on your own, there's already a lot of hats to wear. And if you have to wear those hats on top of learning technology that's constantly changing and evolving, on top of trying to manage your social media, come up with all your marketing materials, do your graphic design, plus service your clients, it's a lot of stuff that people have to do. And we found that just so many people were just wearing themselves thin, trying to do all those things and trying to keep up with everything and be everything. So we had done some research. American Express, Visa ran some reports and found that a good majority of women entrepreneurs who were solo entrepreneurs in their business, running the business on their own, were dealing with the same thing. And in the end of the day, many of them weren't even creating the kind of revenue that they needed if they were trying to leave their full-time jobs or be able to supplement their household. So we knew that there was a problem that we had to fix. And the result of, like, how do we help the women in our community was this program that we developed. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that, but I just want to talk to Wendy first. Like, did any of those things that I talked about ever been something that you resonate with or that you felt or dealt with and needed a solution for?
Absolutely. Because when I started my travel business, I was focused on the travel business, but not realizing that there are so many aspects of being an entrepreneur and running my business, how to grow my business, how to be successful, how to reach clients and things like that, that I just didn't know. And connecting with people who had the expertise in all those different areas is really going to put me on track to be the successful that I want to be. So definitely with the marketing piece, you've helped me quite a bit over the last couple of years with We Merge Media with that aspect of it. And I'm looking forward to combining that with Be Well Magazine and just really growing.
Awesome. Yeah, that right there is the part that you get. Like, the collaboration is the new currency, is what Carmen always says. And We Merge Media, which is my company, as well as Be Well Magazine, saw an opportunity to bring our two entities together to be able to serve people that we work with. And there are a lot of things that you have to do when you're running a business already. Like, there's already a ton of stuff. I didn't even talk about the fact that you got to be an accountant of some sort. You have to be a person who's customer service. Like, you have to be the CEO. There's all these different hats that we end up wearing. And it's just good to know that you can be part of something where you have access to other people who can help you either connect to other people who can help you fill in some of those gaps, or people who can give you enough information so that you can take that information and run with it and do your own thing. And then also just like learning from other people's experiences and journey, and being able to, see other people model what you want to achieve as an inspiration to give you a roadmap to where you need to go. I know when I started out, like, I was scared to start a business when I first started, but because I was able to see other people and hear their stories and read their stories, I found the courage and some confidence to be able to give it a try, because I'm like, everybody has to start somewhere. And to me, one of the best ways to start, is starting in a community of people who are on that journey, or who can kind of help push you through. And that's really what we look to do here in the Be Well community, is to be that space for people, whether you're experienced and master your craft already, or you're a new entrepreneur who's starting out on your journey. For you, Wendy, how long have you been in entrepreneurism? How long has this journey been for you?
It's been 6 years this year.
Okay. And do you remember when you first started? Like, were you part of a support group? Did you have other people around you? Like, how did you make that click to say, I'm going to jump into this and give it a try?
It was when I first started out, I didn't have the support that I needed to run my business. Most of my business partners were in Atlanta, and because I'm in Arizona with the time change difference, I missed out on a lot of things. So partnering with someone locally for me was a big change, and in that partnership with a local business partner, it's flourished from there. So I realized that there were a lot of things that I didn't know about entrepreneurship that I'm learning now, and it's because of the relationships that I have with the support system that I have now, and the experience that those business partners have being entrepreneurs, that is allowing me to really, really have the support that I need to really do some amazing things with my business.
Yeah, that's awesome. And it's just amazing. You never know what's going to come out on the other end. Carmen was been saying lately, she's like, when you just show up and you're in the room. Today we had a call earlier, and we were doing an information session, and we just were talking about Instagram for some reason. And Wendy taught me something that I did not know. I saw Wendy posting, she posted Virgin Voyages reel, and I'm just like, how in the world did she get access to that content? And Wendy taught me how to use the remix tool on Instagram to be able to add your offers to other videos. So it's like, as much as I've always think about remixing, I always think about people, putting themselves side by side. I didn't even know you had the option to do the other thing that you showed me today. And that was just like, oh man, I'm about to go crazy on this stuff now. So that's kind of the thing that comes from just being a community of people. You can learn from each other. And I really love that part of it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we're going to talk a little bit about this membership program that we keep talking about. And to kind of help guide our conversation, I'm going to share some slides with you, kind of talk through. And if you have any questions when you're watching this, whether you're watching this on the live or if you're watching in the replay, please just feel free to go ahead and comment down below, and I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. So for BeWellMagazines.com is the website. That's where you can join the membership, or you can go to one of our publishing partners who might be in your city to be able to enroll through them. As we mentioned, we created this program between We Merge Media and Be Well Magazines to offer an opportunity for women entrepreneurs to be able to be well connected, informed, and inspired. That's the model of Be Well. And the way that we envision this is that we can provide a platform as well as a community and the support that women entrepreneurs need to be able to grow their business, start their business, and just take things to the next level. So we do have women entrepreneurs of all different stages of business growth, some who are new starting, some who are already been in the business for a while, but now they're at a point where they've kind of outgrown what they can do alone, and they're looking to take things to the next level of growth and be able to reach more people. So we've packaged all of this, regardless of which stage or phase of that process you're in, into the program. Now, all of this is from our founder, Carmen Ray. She is a certified women's issues and diversity coach. She's a business mastery and lifestyle coach. And Carmen, for years, her and I have been working together, and she's been hosting retreats. We just celebrated the 10-year anniversary. And, we are trying to figure out all this time, like, how can we make these two things work? Because we work well together. We know what the need is. And, we have everything that we need between our three businesses, honestly, when you count them, Ray, to provide people with the support that they need. So as a result of us, making mistakes, going through this process, we've been able to come up with what we call the Be Well Platinum Membership Program. So the way that this works is that Be Well is really using its platform to be able to uplift other people. The backbone of doing that is providing coaching services, providing technical support, providing some vision and some relationships, some networks for people to plug into so that they can use everything that Be Well offers as a community, as resources that people can use to build their business forward. So all of that stuff that we're providing, it's rare that you're going to get somebody who's going to open the doors for you to be able to leverage everything that they've built over the decades and then put it at your fingertips for you to be able to use. And that's exactly what Carmen has done here. So we have partnered across the country with a number of publishing partners. Wendy Campbell's here in the studio with me, but we also have other publishing partners in other parts of the country who understand the vision of what it is we're trying to do and have lent their expertise, their knowledge, and their networks to support the overall vision of Be Well and everything that we're creating here. So as you come into the Be Well community, you'll see these women quite often on our live shows. You'll see us sharing content. You'll see them being the featured speakers at our events. That's because they're publishing partners and they're on this journey with us to help put everything together and make things work for the women that they work with in their community. I talked a little bit earlier about how, we did some research, and the Small Business Association did a report saying that, one of the biggest parts of growth in the U.S. for small businesses was women starting businesses. And many of them are feeling more empowered than ever to start a business, but they're still struggling with a number of things. And those things that they identify as areas and challenges are things like the technical support, being able to do the marketing, being able to have enough support and people to kind of guide them through as they navigate all these different changes. So when we saw that, we thought it was just something that was unique to what we saw and experienced in the Be Well community. But to see that this is a national, the same things that we were seeing within our small community was taking place everywhere else was eye-opening for us. And, that's what led to us being able to create this program. So what's different about this is typically, you have magazines. People typically think about magazines as just a place to read articles and to run ads. What's different about Be Well is that we use our magazine as a stage. It's a platform. So if you're somebody who's part of the Be Well community and you're a member of the community, you become a platinum member, this not only just becomes a publication for you to read, but it becomes an opportunity for you to get yourself in front of other people. We're working with our publishing partners for every city that they're from to be able to print and produce 1,000 copies of the magazine. And when you are part of the Platinum membership, it is time for you to make your debut when you're completing the program. You're going to get an ad in that magazine. You're going to get a full page article in that magazine. So as we grow into this and we grow into this distribution model, it opens so many doors. So just to take a moment to think, what would it take for you to have your offer, your bio, your profile, you to be positioned inside of a magazine in the hands of 1,000 people to be able to read your story, know who you are, want to do business with you? Like that can be a life-changing opportunity. And depending on what your business offers, you could be someone who might offer a $5,000 product, a $200 product, whatever your offer is. And that's what we're kind of helping you develop so that you can generate that revenue that you need. Think about Be Well being that platform for you to do so. So our YouTube channel, our Facebook channel, our podcasting network that we're developing, our magazine, all these events that we're hosting, all these things are outlets for you to be able to get in front of people who want to use your products and your services without you having to go manually find and plug into all this stuff. We're doing all that stuff here for you. So the membership includes a number of different things that we just always ask people, when you become a member, when you look at what this program offers, what is it that you want to walk away with this program with? Like, what does success look like for you? How will you know if you succeeded? We offer a lot of different things and not everything is for everyone, but one of the things that's most important is just really being able to plug into a team of experts who can listen to what it is you need to achieve and then help you devise a plan to put that together and then implement that plan. So everybody who becomes a Platinum member is going to get two things. They're going to get access to us for an entire year. And when I say us, we're talking about our coaches. You get to work with me. You get to work with Amani Ray, our self-discovery coach, who also coaches and provides some marketing and tech support with me in our sessions. Just being able to come to the table and tell somebody what you want to do and get real time live feedback on how to do that and tools and resources that you need to do that. That's been the thing that we saw most people have been totally moved by, that they can come to the table with a problem, get it fixed within just a couple of minutes because they're in front of people who have the expertise to be able to help them do that. And that's just been a tremendous value to a lot of our members. But you get to come into this space for an entire year to get that kind of support. But we also have a 90-day roadmap to get you to be developed and develop your brand so that you know how to produce content, you show up well online when people look you up and people want to do business with you. And within that time period, we help you put all these things in place. So if you want to start a YouTube channel, we're going to help you do that. You want to tighten up your website and make it look good so that people want to do business with you, we're going to tell you what you need to do for that, provide you with some tools and some templates for that. Social media marketing is a challenge for you. We have templates for that. We're going to be hosting a class soon on using ChatGPT and AI so that you can write some of that content for you. If you've been thinking about putting a course together, we can help you guide through that process, tell you how to structure it, help you figure out the price points. So all that stuff that you may be thinking about and need to do, we'll be able to help you do. We also have our 100K revenue roadmap. It's our goal to get all 400 women that we're working with to the 100K revenue roadmap milestone so that we know that you have a system in place that can generate that so that you can then take things to the next level to increase and generate the income that you need. Email leads, email marketing, being able to speak at a Be Well event, being able to be featured on a stage with Be Well and be one of our speakers. All that stuff is bundled into this membership. So our Platinum membership, it has two ways that you can buy into it. You can prepay for the year. You'll get that membership for $1,999 for the prepay, basically saving you 2 months worth of membership fees. Or you can go month by month and you can enroll at $229 a month and get access to all the stuff that I'm describing with you here. So just real quick before I kind of close off from the screen share, I'm going to come back and see if anyone has any questions or comments. We have a chart real quick just so I can kind of recap what that looks like. So publishing partners like Wendy we close that out. We have our publishing partners that we're working with in this first year, and we're not accepting any more publishing partners at this time. But when it comes to the Platinum membership, full page ad and article in a Be Well magazine, an opportunity to speak at a Be Well event. You get YouTube and podcast coaching. So if those are things on your list to do and you're trying to figure out the best way to do it, that's provided. Marketing and tech support. Imagine if you could have access to your own internal marketing team throughout the year and you're only paying $1,900 for the year or $229 a month. Like there's nowhere you would get that kind of support 3 days a week, to be able to get that kind of technical and marketing support anywhere else. It's just not, I know it's not possible because I offer that service for a much higher value, but because I'm partnering with Be Well, we provide that here, part of the membership. If you are putting the course together, you want to figure out the best platform to put that on, how to structure your course, do I do video modules or written modules? All that stuff is provided within the program. So I'm going to pause there, come back. And I know I've been talking for a long time. I can't believe I was able to get all that out. But Wendy, your thoughts, like when you look at that Platinum membership program and you think about being an entrepreneur when you first started, like, have you ever seen anything like that, number one, to compare that to? And like, what do you think about the value of this for an entrepreneur who might be trying to figure stuff out on their own and just really needs a quick way to be able to plug in?
Yeah, absolutely. I have not seen anything like it. And I didn't know when I started my entrepreneurial journey that was something that I was really going to need, for my business, period. So I thought that I would just, start my business. I would learn about my business, but there are just so many aspects about being an entrepreneur that this program has put together, and it streamlines it, makes it simple. And the community, like you said, the community of people, of coaches that are available to help us with all of these aspects. We have the benefit of your experience, your expertise, and I'm really excited to be a Platinum member and a publishing partner and taking advantage of all these things. So I'm ready to get my YouTube and my podcasting up and going, because I think I think that's where I want to go. And I never thought that would be something that I would do in this business. But I see how it is a necessity. And sometimes, we just don't know what we don't know. And it's a really great opportunity. And I would encourage anyone that's an entrepreneur to really look into this and take advantage of what's being offered for them.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you launch, because you got so much, like when it comes to like the travel industry, those cruises, like, all the inside tips, how to help people really enjoy the experience and how to plan in a way so that you can just really be carefree and then just enjoy the traveling experience. So like you having that kind of information, your personality, all that stuff is going to come through so strong on YouTube. So I can't wait to see you out there launching. It's been good to have you in the studio. We've been in the studio now a couple times in the past few weeks. So I see you warming up to getting that YouTube channel going. That's going to be exciting.
Definitely working on. Definitely appreciate your help with that too. You've made it very comfortable and seamless for me. So it's not something that I think I would do on my own.
No, pleasure. It's a pleasure. Looking forward to it. So y'all hear that? Get ready to see Wendy's Divine Travel up on YouTube coming at you. That's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. And before we close out, if you are watching this, you are friends with Wendy, Wendy, get in touch with Wendy so that you can enroll in the program. We're currently enrolling people through the end of May. People who are enrolling in our next group are going to launch with our fall magazine. So your 90-day period is going to start in June, and the goal is to get you all prettied up and ready to launch by the time that our fall magazine comes out, so that you can be featured in that one. So if you're watching this, connect with Wendy or connect with one of our publishing partners, or you can just reach out to us directly and we'll get you connected to the person that you want to connect to, that you need to connect to. So Wendy, in closing, I know that you have a trip. Is it still purchasable? Are you still taking bookings for your cruise?
Yes, I actually have one that's leaving next Saturday, which is the Phenomenal Women's Cruise. So no more bookings for that, but I do have a Thanksgiving cruise on Virgin Voyages. And I'm definitely looking forward to that cruise. I take a cruise every Thanksgiving. Since my daughters became adults, a lot of times they'll want to do their Friendsgiving, or, I have one daughter in Atlanta, so we don't always get together. So that's why I've kind of coordinated this Thanksgiving cruise for those of us who, just want to do something a little different. Virgin Voyage is November 19th through the 24th. So I would love for you to join us.
Love it, love it. And this is the kind of opportunity you get when you become a platinum member or a publishing partner to use this platform as an opportunity to promote whatever it is that you're doing. We absolutely support that. So you really got me thinking about not doing Thanksgiving in a traditional way and going on a cruise or something, because I've never been on a cruise and I've never thought about doing one during the holiday. That sounds like such a good time.
Yeah, it is. It's been phenomenal. It's been phenomenal. It's been great. I've taken one every year for
Mm,
Thanksgiving. So it's been a good,
awesome.
good.
Awesome. So come on, so y'all come on these cruises with us, get your membership, bewellmagazines.com. We'd love to be able to help you get through whatever it is you need to get through so that you can live the life that you want to live and get the support that you need to get there. So thank you for tuning in for this episode of Talking Up Tuesday. As I mentioned, if you got a question, comment below in the replay. We'll be more than happy to get back in touch with you. Until then, we'll see you next week on Talking Up Tuesday, and we look forward to seeing you inside of our membership space. You take care.
Bye bye.